get that before I let him put before I try to put the halters. He's over here. I watch people all the time trying to do this.
Yes.
And then they're in front of the horse, and the horse is running them over. So I look at everything as far as how much quality can I put into what I'm doing. Okay? How can I improve the quality of this? How can I make this a little better for the next time I do it? So I look at here, getting his nose, I want him to come to me essentially. In everything, I want to lead the horse. So in order for me to lead, he has to follow. So I want him to reach for me as much as I reach for him. So here I bump his head over. Now his nose is kind of where I want it. I might just say, hey, put your head down a little. I put my hand on top of his pole. I get it where I want it. And if he wants to be evasive there, I just bring it right back. Might take me 3 or 4 times, but I'll get it to where I want it. I slide that up. Careful of his ears. So I want him to feel like I support him and have him there. I don't want to be fumbling around in a bad spot. Like even there, I say, you know what, you're with me right now. You have 23 hours of the day to be a horse and do whatever you want in your stall or your turnout. 1 hour of the day, you're with me, so act like you're with me. You know, it's a respect thing. I want his respect. And if you were talking to me and doing something with me and I was just like this the whole time, you'd be like, this guy's pretty disrespectful. So we need to have that same standard for our horse and say that he can learn to be respectful and be with me. This horse is with me right now as far as mentally, you know, when he gawks off like that, I'll say, no, I'm over here. You don't have to worry about what's over there, about someone coming, because you're with me. And I'll correct that as many times as I need to, but eventually he'll be the way my horses at home are, which just stand there, and they know that anything they need to worry about, I'm worrying about for them. And that's where you build relationship and trust in your horses. It doesn't come from letting him do whatever he wants, because then he's like a ship without a captain, you know, and he's adrift, he's just doing whatever he wants. So I look at things like here, this is appropriate, but if he were to come in and get all close and push on me with his head, that would be the equivalent of me doing this. Wouldn't this make you uncomfortable if I came up?
I don't know if it would, Cliff.
You were older.
Yeah, it's a good visual.
The young's not bad either.
It's a good visual as far as making it stick in your head that it's really not acceptable for a horse to crowd you. If he's nuzzling you and stuff, he doesn't love you. He's looking for treats. You know, he's not. A horse shows they care about each other and other horses by being respectful of their space. You watch the horses turned out, and they all kind of have a bubble around them. One grazes this way, the other kind of moves off of it. And if you watch a herd of grazing horses, they're seldom bumping into each other on purpose. You know, they're seldom in each other's faces, and that's because they respect one another. They have a pecking order out there. And the highest horse in the pecking order can enter anybody's space, and that's why we're the highest in the order. We can enter his space uninvited because we're the leader, and that's the decision we make, but he can't enter my bubble. If I have a bubble here, like if I want him to be there, he needs to be there. He can't just walk around and whatever, and if he can't, I'll kind of correct him and then drop the line again. But we'll get started with our groundwork.